Hello, guys. This is my first session in SAP where I am going to record a functionality that I implemented a few days ago for a customer, and I think it's very helpful. So I decided to make a video to show you which options you have and how does it work. I'm talking about this business function. It's ADMROCI2. It's material exchange with ATP check. It's a very interesting functionality in order to replace, to interchange, sorry, material A with material B. Um, for example, when the material A is not available during the ATP check. This functionality is available in different areas. You can look at here. There is an help documentation from SAP, and it explains more or less which options you have. Anyway, this functionality is an extension of the ATP dialog box that it's available for PM, plant maintenance orders, production orders, and networks. So let's see how it works. So first we need to activate this business function and this other one, dimp sdud. Once we have activated, we need to we have some documentation, but it does not say a lot to this documentation. Anyway, you can basically replace one material with another one or interchange the materials, or during the ATP check or during the MIGO transaction, so the good issue. Let's see what we have in customizing. So we have in customizing, we have a new branch regarding production order. So if we go to logistic general and then down, interchangeability of parts. If we go to define settings for material exchange, we have this parameter here. So this process is PMRIC. This is specific for PM orders, networks, and production orders. And so we have some options. Basically, we can activate the material exchange, and the material exchange can be proposed automatically or manually. And also, we can interchange automatically the materials or manually. And this option is basically, I will show you in the next transaction. But anyway, so in order to define, let's say, the interchangeability of materials, we need to go to transaction PIC01, and here we need to define what kind of relationship we have between these materials. So you can define that one material is replaced with another material. So it's one to one or one to many, the relationship, so the specific relationship, or you can define a group of materials that are interchangeable each other. So let's say in the case of FFF class, we need to create a material that is a material type FFF, and then this material type is going to group all the different materials. So if we look at the material that I have created, basically we can go have a look. So class 001, it contains just two views, basic data views. You have to assign a material manufacturing profile first. In the material manufacturing profile, you define that these parts are relevant for inventory management. So you define it here, define this, and you see that I have to activate this flag. This is very important. These two settings are very important. And then you assign this manufacturing profile to the material type FFF, as well as to the material that you want to interchange. So if we go here to this option, this class here, you can define the list of material that you want to interchange. Let's say I define these two now. I cannot add them because I defined already a relationship between them, so I need to remove the relationship first, and then we can assign them to the class. So I'm going to remove these. So we remove this, and then we remove the other one. Remove the relationship between these two materials. And now we go back to our class, and here you can define the group of materials that are interchangeable. So I define these two and just save. Okay. So now if we go, we have a below material. This below material contains different materials. And these are the two parts that are interchangeable. So a cup and hexagonal nut. This is just an example. But now, if we look at the stock available for these two parts, the MMB, you can see that here we have basically 1500, and on the other material we have 125. So as soon as I expect that if I exceed this quantity for this material, the system will basically allow me to switch, let's say, to the other part, the requirement on the production order. So now what happens is that if we are going to create a production order, we create it for 10 parts. Basically, I expect that these two parts, if we look at the missing parts, we have just one part that is not the one that is interchangeable. So I cannot do anything here. I release the order and nothing, let's say, will happen here. Yeah. As well as here, we see that there is a new button. This is to trigger material exchange manually, but let's say it doesn't make sense. You see, it will appear a pop-up because the system, let's say, is finding out that assigned to this material is a class, and basically this class contain also the alternative material 802. So you're able to switch the requirement between these two materials. But we're not going to do this. The same for the second material. But now the interesting part is if I now increase the quantity for 300, let's say. Now if I go to missing parts, I have also this other part missing, the 802, where I have only a partial quantity of 125. So what I do now is that I go to the component list, and basically or I go to directly to this part, or if I don't know which part is interchangeable, I just do like this. Availability check on different parts. So the first part, okay, I cannot do anything. Second part, also nothing. Now the third part, nothing. The fourth part, as we can see, third part, nothing because there is enough stock, so I don't need to replace it. But the last part, the system is proposing because I have activated automatically replacement to split the quantity between these two materials to 125. So the remaining quantity that I have for this material, and let's say the difference of 300, so 175 to the interchangeable part. If I accept this, what will happen is that basically the part has been deleted, the one that I interchanged, and it has been the system added these two parts for different quantities, and here I can see that these two parts are related to this part, so you still have the reference item. That's all for this session. I hope that it was interesting for you, and see you next time. Bye.